Hello there, you guys. As promised, the discussion on the job fair that I attended, well, tried to attend actually today, went really good. Well, sort of. Not really. It ended positively, sort of. Not really. Actually, it did. They are very good to work with over the phone. So, okay, let me start at the beginning. And for those of you who are already here, hi. If you're not here yet, well, I might put this up on YouTube, so we'll see if you miss it. I might not.
Sarah, Las Vegas. One now watching. Comment button. Flip camera button.
So, for those who are new, it is very hard for me to get work. It's the population, or the, what is it called? Percentage of unemployment for the blind. Not employment, unemployment for the blind is at 70%, 70%. And that's sad. That is really, really sad. You know, and people say, oh, you know, the job market's like, you know, very flooded. Yeah, true, it is. But now you have computers that search your resume, and if it doesn't find the right keyword, an HR person's not even going to see it. Which, to me, isn't right. You know, I would have a human go through the resumes too. And, you know, that's what I would do. Even if I had thousands, you know, I would go through a few at a time and say, okay, you know, why did the computer reject this? Oh, no, you know, this looks like a potential candidate. You know, what was the computer thinking? So, because, I mean, you never know. I mean, just because you don't have that experience doesn't mean you can't be trained. It's a vicious circle. You know, you need work experience to do something, but in order for you to get work experience, you need to work and experience whatever it is you're, you know, applying for. Whether it be an internship or a type of, you know, thing. Internship or a certification, whatever. So,
Stop button. Flip camera button.
So, whoops. So I decided to give this virtual job fair a try. And so I didn't get to bed until about 4 o'clock this morning. I'm dead tired right now. But I can't go to bed until late this evening because I've got to teach. Anyway, so I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, logged on, and immediately had issues. I could not hear the chats. I couldn't hear, you know, basically it was issue after issue after issue. So, they called me at around 7:55 when I was still troubleshooting. They called me and, you know, they told me some stuff. And turns out that I wasn't the only person having issues with NVDA, which is a screen reader for Windows, which if those of you heard my stream earlier this morning, you heard NVDA. It sounded like the robotic eSpeak voice. For those that are, you know, familiar with NVDA, you will know what I'm talking about.
Comment button. To now watching. Comment button.
So, I got a phone call. I called them back. I missed the phone for some reason. I didn't hear it ring, or maybe I was out of the room or something. I don't remember. But I didn't hear it ring. So they told me, you know, publicly, Sarah, check your voicemail. Okay. So I did. And I talked to them. And they told me some things, and I tried. It didn't work. They were like, oh, to use JAWS. I'm like, no, I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Now, JAWS is another screen reader. I'm going to digress for a bit. JAWS is another screen reader. It stands for Job Access with Speech, JAWS. And basically, it's a screen reader like NVDA. It's been around longer. It's been around for probably going on maybe 18 years. Someone can correct me on that one. So going on 18 years, let's just say, for JAWS. NVDA's been around since 2006. So I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Twitterific. Large orange diamond. Mentioned by @Ashley_5. Have similar issues today. RT at K7 zone. Vertical line live now. Vertical line talking about a job fair.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that had issues. So I was talking with them, and they're like, yeah, we're very much aware of the issues, and I was seeing that in the chat window. Everyone who was using NVDA was having this issue. And I said, you know, I'm not going to look at this negatively. I'm not going to be angry about it, because they're actually taking the time to talk with me and, you know, figure out what's going on. I'm going to take this in a positive light. I could have taken it negatively. I could have.
Twitterific notification. Twitterific. Clockwise circle arrows representing media play. Repeat.
But I didn't. I normally do. If I feel like the company doesn't want to give me the time of day, well, the recruiters were even, I think, having issues. Some of them were. And so I got another phone call at around 8:30 this morning when I was listening to someone's Meerkat stream. Sorry, you know who you are. That's why I had to up and leave. I had to take the phone call. It was really important. Because, you know, I was troubleshooting. This is exactly what I was troubleshooting when I was listening to the Meerkat stream. You know, when I was listening to my colleague's Meerkat stream. I had to up and leave and take the phone call to troubleshoot the stuff. So I talked to a really, really nice guy whose name I have now forgotten, but it's in my inbox. And he walked me through some stuff. I was also interested in his company, vendor consultancy, I think. So they're like, we care about accessibility, and I could tell this time it's legitimate. And they were working with me for a good, well, I'm not going to look, I can't right now, but they were working with me for a good maybe 30, maybe 20 minutes. And, you know, by this time I'd logged out, knowing full well that I was going to have issues. So they said, look, you know, email me the companies that you're interested in. Email me the companies that, you know, you were going to talk with. Email your resume, because one of them was them. And I did. So we're going to see where that goes. I'm very optimistic. I don't know if anything is going to come out of the job fair. If anything, I think I've gained a new light. I'm seeing a vendor consultancy with a new light. And I think I did get the company name wrong. But Eco Jobs or something like that. Oh, good. Anyway, Eco something. So the Eco website company developed the job fair thing, and, you know, they were telling me it worked last time they did a job fair, but that was because NVDA was really good. It is really good, but the build was different last time. Now, the person I talked to actually knows of me, which is an advantage. Okay, good, that's not thunder. I thought it was. So, it's because it's been windy all day. So, I forgot what I was... Oh, yeah. So, the person knows of me, because I'm on the NVDA developers list. I can't develop, mind you, but I am there for testing. You know, I'm there to give my suggestions, my feedback. And I told him, I said, I lurk, but I post when it's important. Or when I have something to say. So he knows my postings, he knows my, the problems I've been having, he knows that I'm using a snap. Which stands for snapshot. Now, for those of you who are sighted and have done beta testing for software, you'll know what a snapshot is, maybe. Basically, what a snapshot is, it's bleeding edge code. nosebleed, bleeding edge code
Swarm notification. Swarm. REP.
to the point where it's updated every day, basically. Almost. So I'm using bleeding edge code. I don't know what branch I'm on, actually, but I am using bleeding edge NVDA code. But they were having the same problems with the 2015 public build, as far as I could tell. I don't know. But they were having the same problems with the 2015 public build. Which says something. It's probably the website, that isn't playing nice with NVDA. It's probably NVDA that's not playing nice with the website. It's probably a little bit of both. So what I did was I emailed the resume and the employers that were there to this person. And if you're listening, you know who you are. You know who you are if you're listening. So I emailed them, and they got back to me about a few hours ago, actually about an hour ago, with their contact info, which I'm going to keep just in case I have any problems or questions or whatever. So, and the messages, I'm having issues reading the messages, so I think I'm going to keep in contact with this person and see where it goes from there. Maybe they have some jobs in where I'm living right now, If they don't, maybe they'll help me relocate, to wherever I end up getting a job at until I can apply and get accepted to Ferris State University, Big Rapids, Michigan, for a degree in networking and system security. So if there are any questions, I will take them. Send them using Meerkat, because it's a lot easier for me to do this via Meerkat than it's going to show up on my Twitter anyway. But at least it should. So let's see what we got. Oops.
Comment button. One now watching. Comment button. Flip
Well, okay. So apparently there are no more questions. I can't see how long I've been going, but right now it's
13:13. Status bar item.
It's 1:13.
Button.
So I'm gonna take the job fair experience from 6 o'clock this morning until around 8:30 in a positive light. I think that this was a learning experience for me, and it could have gone much worse. I think this was an experience for both me and vendor consultancy. I think this was a learning experience for the eco company that built the website. I think this was an experience for the NVDA screen reader. I think this was an experience for the NVDA team. I think this will be an experience for those of us who used VoiceOver or for the job fair. I think that this will be an experience for all of us who used Zoom magnification software and might have had the same issues. So, to conclude, it was rough. I didn't get anywhere, but at the same time, I think I did get through to the company, one of the companies who wanted to talk to me anyway. So we will see where it goes from there. If I don't get a job, at least I know that I tried. At least I know that my resume is somewhere in that company. At least I know that I can follow up personally with that particular person who I think works for the HR department. I think that I'll be able to, go from there. And the next time they have the job fair, virtual job fair, hopefully I won't have to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. But, if I do, hopefully the experience will be a lot better. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you guys take care.
Comment button. Flip comment. One now. Comment. Flip
And be blessed.
Button. Stop button.
There's my website. If you guys are interested, there's my website, my music website.
Swarm.
There's my website if you're interested. Take care, you guys. This, I think, will go up on YouTube. So, yeah, this is a short Meerkat stream. It doesn't always have to be long, but this is a short Meerkat stream. I bid you all adieu, and until next time, adieu.
Yes. Button.